Meglab, dedicated team of professionals and innovative solutions in electronics, power, automation, and telecommunication contributed to make the Borden Gold Project a safer, greener, and completely connected mine.
Where Meglab was very useful for the Borden project, it's a one-stop shop for us, where we have electricians, instrumentation people, engineering capability. They also provided mechanics on this project with the supervision. A lot of it is due to the decisions we took to have a small footprint for the mine. For us, it was to have the first fully electric mine.
At the end of 2016, we were looking for an electrical engineering firm. Meglab basically did all of the electrical engineering, and it's been a really good experience. Because we were planning on using so many VFDs to reduce on energy and make it a modern mine, they had the foresight to plan ahead for things like harmonic filters and making sure that the power is clean and that we wouldn't get any bad side effects.
For a long time, we've been thinking of having mines on a 1,000-volt standard. If you develop ramp access, having a 1,000-volt will allow you to have a wider spread between your substations. So it's fairly economic in that sense. Cables will be smaller or will do a much longer distance.
The electrical infrastructure on site is so important because it's not just about ventilation, it's also about powering up our equipment. Without electricity, those battery-operated machines are not going anywhere, right? The equipment gets built and assembled in Val-d'Or and then shipped to site, basically plug and play, hook it up and you're good to go.
Meglab has some engineers and technicians that are working here to help with the Imagine system, with the HMI, and to deploy all the telecommunication, leaky feeder or fiber. That's Meglab that is doing the whole communication work here. This is the data center. This is where all the communication for surface and underground converges. The possibility to have data, Ethernet, where we can connect the Wi-Fi access points, the anchor for Imagine for the tracking. We can connect the drives. We can connect anything that you would connect on a normal switch. We needed to communicate, like to make sure that everybody knows our position, to be able to call on surface if we have problems. This is mostly for security. We control all the drives, we control the fans, the pumps. We also have the tracking that is going on the network. With the network on the ground, it's possible to have access point, Wi-Fi access points. And with the access points, then you can call with your phone on surface or anywhere in the world.
Automation helped in reducing our footprint by supplying air exactly where it is needed to the equipment and the workers. We make sure that they do get the air that they need, but also that we were not wasting energy on areas that are currently inactive, and that results in big savings. The ventilation on demand requires the Imagine tracking system in order to identify which piece of equipment and which personnel are in which location, and will start up or shut down fans according to demand.
We have all the tools to monitor pumps, monitor everything on the ground. The mine is connected and we have access to all the data in the mine. Along with the Imagine system, we also implemented from the beginning the HMI system to avoid all rework.
It's Raymond at 270 pump. Can you look at the HMI?
I use the Imagine tracking system in multiple ways. The main way that I use it is to see where equipment are located underground. Sometimes you have a worker that needs assistance. I just look at the map and I can locate all of the other workers around him.
If there is a fire or something, then we just go on Imagine on the screen, call evac. We click on the button to give the signal. All the lamps are blinking.
I'm really glad that we have that technology available to us. It really makes this particular mine possible.
I think there's a real advantage of using Meglab for any modern underground mine.
We've been very successful at permitting, developing and putting this mine into commercial production. There's no doubt Meglab was a part of it.
Meglab, ingenuity and innovation, bridging the underground to the world.